This week on We Are Rhonda, the Rhondas discuss business sluts, magic mayo, and literal body shots. Last week, we helped ourselves because it's all about us, and we left ourselves this warm message. Thanks, us. Welcome to episode 4. Don't miss the Olympic opening Cervix on NBC.
Hello and welcome to We Are Rhonda, an advice and lifestyle show for Rhondas by
everyone.
Rhondas. I'm Rhonda.
I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Rhonda.
And this Rhonda has dragged our asses to Applebee's.
Hello.
Eli, is this how you say goodbye to us, or what's going on here?
Am I trying to say goodbye to you? No, I'm trying to start something. Start something great.
Consider it started, and it's not great.
Oh, well, I think that you're very pessimistic, and I think that you should really look at your vodka glass as being half full rather
It's half
than
full of
half
vodka.
empty.
And half of cran raspberry juice.
What are you guys ordering? I ordered on the Applebee's app to go, but then I changed my mind and I wanted to sit down, so now they have to recook the food because it's cold.
It's always cold. These chicken fingers need gloves.
I think they call them tenders because it's more classy.
Oh.
What exactly is tender about a chicken?
What is not tender
finger?
about a chicken? Do chickens have fingers? Of course they don't call them chicken fingers because there's no such thing. They're called chicken talons, you guys. Can I get the chicken talons basket with ranch on the side? Breaded.
And I would just like the house soup.
I'll get like the brew pub pretzels with 2 sides of cheese.
And I'd also like a side of cheese for my soup.
Yeah, I want a shot of cheese.
Just not
my
for the
mouth.
chicken wings though. Yeah.
That was just the appetizer, right?
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
so,
the
yeah.
appetizer.
Eli, I can't help but notice that you're ordering two for twos.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the chicken fajita and then also the steak fajita. Both of them are gonna come out sizzling hot because I want to have the attention on me because you know how everyone looks at the sizzling plates as they go by.
Because you can smell the sound.
Yeah. That's the perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
And I want that attention. I am an attention whore. And so the way I'm going to get attention is by ordering 2 fajitas.
2 of the loudest dishes on the menu.
Well, I don't think that there's going to be any room on this table for our food because
That's too bad.
Those are big dishes.
Should we sit on the floor?
I guess we'll sit on the floor.
We're sitting on those like raised restaurant benches right now.
We're at the
so,
bar,
like,
right?
If you sit on the floor, you're literally going to be like 8 feet below me.
You know what, Donald? Let's take our own table. Let's leave this jackass for himself and his 2 meals.
I'll just talk across the restaurant. Bye. Make me like fade away.
If you could just text us from your table, and then so we can ignore you.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, whenever any new advice comes into the Gmail, which I hope people are sending advice to Gmail.
Fun story.
What?
No.
We're going to have to find a different approach to this.
I did not make a post about reminding people because people don't know who we are yet. So I didn't make a post and ask, and I forgot. I usually do it 1 or 2 days before we record, but recording so early, I didn't do it, and I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
I guess that's why you're sitting at another table and I'm by myself with all this gorgeous food. And the manager stopped at my table first to ask how I was doing.
Is your date coming?
No, God, no, I am my date.
Gross.
Excuse you, me and this 2 for $20, that's the date.
One time, I think it was last year on Valentine's Day, my friend texted me and he said, "When you go out to dinner tonight, don't forget your book." I was like, okay. Thank you for the reminder.
How was your week? What'd you do?
Yeah, Eli, what did you do this week? Because you never say anything. You just say nothing.
That has never happened.
You totally disappeared all weekend.
Yeah, we couldn't even find you for 2 days.
No, well, I was on a journey of self-discovery in New York City.
So masturbating.
I got... Exactly.
Oh my God,
all
listen to
weekend.
this.
My elbows so sore.
Shut up, Eli. Listen to this, Donald. When me and Eli logged into Skype today, he told me that he has a bottle of Jergens right next to him. And I don't know why he told me this, but he felt I needed to know.
It's even named for its purpose.
I know. He has 2 bottles. Look at him hold up those little jerky trophies.
They're for my ashy tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I get to scrape off the little skin giblets and eat it. It's like Parmesan cheese on my spaghetti. Yeah.
Can we go to Olive Garden next time?
Does Olive Garden have a to-go?
They do have a to-go.
Yeah, we can go to Olive Garden.
Does the delivery driver put the cheese on your plate then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Tell me when to stop.
Yeah, like does he stand at your front door?
Listen, man, this is going to be a while. Do you want to just come in?
What a great way to start a date. But we have a rule that we don't date our waiters unless they're from Applebee's.
Yum, yum, yum. Who wants to say something about their week?
I hung out with a Brazilian, and the only
Brazilian what?
A Brazilian national.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell. We were just talking about like what life is like. He asked, "What's the main food? What's like the main dish in Iowa?" And I was like, "God, I don't even know that we have one."
I know what it is. It's walking tacos.
Could you explain to a Florida native?
Well, you don't know what a walking taco is? I'm right then. Okay, a walking taco is a beautiful piece of art. You take a bag of Doritos, fun size or large size, and then you just scoop in a bunch of taco ingredients, and then you just mix it up and eat it with a fork. You just shovel it into your face like an animal. It's like a trough that you can carry around with you and just pour it into your face.
That you can walk with.
Yeah, you can walk around with it. It's like a clean alternative to the regular taco. I don't put meat in mine, though. I just put like tomatoes and lettuce and salsa.
Michelle has a visceral disgust for hamburger.
Ew, that wasn't me, everyone. I'm a dainty lady. That was Eli.
I am also a dainty lady. How dare you?
My guess was, I think it's corn.
That's
Maybe
definitely
it's
up
corn.
there. Nebraska is the corn
Yeah,
state,
dumb
though,
question.
officially.
Where is Indiana?
2 houses down. It's Iowa and then Illinois, and then Indiana is smooching on Illinois.
I thought that was the corn place.
No, that's the murder place.
Yeah.
Isn't that where Gary is? Gary, Indiana, and it's like the highest crime rate or something? Am I mistaken? I may be. I don't know anything.
Well, it started with all those flim-flam men trying to sell kids instruments, like high
I know what you're
crime.
talking. The Sound of Music? Is that it?
The Music Man.
The Music Man.
The Sound of Music.
You didn't know that The Sound of Music takes place in Gary, Indiana?
No, he's from Gary, Indiana. He's an export. He's a felon export. So I guess every state is probably known for corn. Really, there's more soybeans in Iowa.
Yeah, and pork.
And pork. So
Yeah.
much pork.
We're the #1 pork store in the United States. Why is it pork? Why isn't it bacon, ham, other stuff that you can mash a pig into? Why is it pork?
We even have a Miss Pork Queen.
I want to be her.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There's an event in Iowa, and maybe even several places in Iowa where
I think so, yeah.
they crown a county fair princess, except it's a pork princess.
Lovely Lady Pork.
And the scepter is handed over by Miss Piggy.
Aww, and the crown is just 2 little pig ears.
And a ring of bacon.
I had bacon today. My dad, every time I go home, he makes me bacon because he knows I love it so much. Like, I was running out the door because I thought I needed to be here like super early because I had stuff to do. I have to pack for my trip. And so I was like, no, I'm sorry. I can't have breakfast with you guys. And he's like, hold on. Let me just find the crispiest piece of bacon. It's already cooking.
So sweet.
I know.
What a sweetheart. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, he takes care of me. Something happened today that was wild and crazy, kids. I went to the store to get some sushi like 2 hours ago, and I got 3 containers of sushi so that I'd have leftovers for tomorrow. And one of the containers, the cashier was pushing them down the belt after he scanned them, and he shoved one so hard that it hit the siding on the wall and it exploded everywhere. And so my sushi just flew all over the store. And he just like stared at it like he was traumatized, and he had no idea what to do. And I was like, that's okay. I don't need all 3. I'll just have 2. And he's like, no, I'll find someone. Someone will go find another one for you. Like, he was so scared. And I was like, no, seriously, don't worry about it. Like, just don't charge me for it. And I don't want it anymore. And he's like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, I don't want it because you're terrible. I just don't want it because I don't need 3.
He thought he scared the hell out of you.
He was like this poor little 16-year-old kid who probably just started on the registers. Like they just gave him that responsibility and he fucked up so bad.
I bet he's got a taste for it now. I bet he's going to smash everything that comes through. Oh, this was the other thing that I talked to this Brazilian about. Miracle Whip.
I love Miracle Whip.
Is Miracle Whip the bucket one or is it the spray bottle one?
It's in a bucket, I guess. If that's it's in a jar.
So for anybody who doesn't know what Miracle Whip is, it's like mayo, but with a tang, with a kick.
A tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
And he was so fascinated with this. Later on, he kept calling it magic mayo.
Because of Miracle.
Oh, God, I want to fucking vomit.
It's like the holy water of mayonnaise.
Ew, stop.
From now on, it's called magic mayo.
I like that a lot. And it's so good.
And it's so good.
Whatever you want to put in there.
Hold on. Are we still talking about Miracle Whip whipped cream?
No, it's not whipped cream. That's Cool Whip, you psycho.
Oh, God. Oh, this entire time I've been thinking that you guys were talking about...
Oh, my God.
Miracle Whip. I thought this poor foreign person was calling whipped cream magic mayo. That was a fatal misunderstanding.
That's terrible and scary.
Have you ever gone to Arby's and gotten like a surplus amount of the horsey sauce?
No, I've never eaten that in my life.
Eli has free Arby's for a year.
Wait, what?
Oh, but I gave it away to a friend. I don't really go to Arby's anymore.
I'm sorry, you didn't wait until you met me to give away your Arby's free for a year?
Too bad you're not in New York City.
Too bad you could mail it to me.
Oh, yeah, but you need to be in New York City to redeem the code at the 23rd Street Arby's restaurant.
Donald's been trying to get me to move to New York City, and that would have been the...
That would have been the straw.
Yeah, that's the straw that broke my back.
Well, now you can't get those chocolate turnovers anymore with a medium drink and small fries and one sandwich of your choice. So
You bitch.
You missed
That sounds
out.
delicious.
Yeah, I know. It was delicious, and I was gaining weight fast.
I bet.
I still get text messages from Arby's because I signed up for their Text Me a Deal program where they'll text me any deals or any new offerings that they have in their restaurant.
Eli was showing me this chat thread, and it began with him texting this number, yes. And then it's just offer after offer.
I have a fun idea for Arby's. Instead of a text me deals, how about a text me a workout routine? They can go hand in hand with the deals.
How about a text me to see how I'm doing?
Oh my God, what if they sent you a video of you the last time you were at Arby's?
No. I'm like hunching over to the soda machine and I'm punching in like my root beer and vanilla and I'm just like
No,
like
but
waiting.
the video is of you just eating your Arby's, and then the caption under the video is like, "Look how much you enjoyed us last time. Don't you want to experience this again?"
No.
It is.
You were feeling Arby's at 4 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Oh my God, like it's like Facebook check-in but with video and not with your consent.
And you're in like your house slippers and your blouse.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm always wearing, my house slippers and
Very
my blouse.
unkept.
My sundress, you mean. I wouldn't go outside in just a blouse.
My mom keeps texting me right now pictures of my cat creeping closer and closer to the family. So my cat is staying with my parents for the week because I'm going on a work trip, and she was terrified when I brought her. And she stayed there for a week before, but she never really got comfortable. And so my parents just left my bedroom door open so that she could roam. And she just keeps sending me updates of her just slightly closer. Just live photos so that I can play them and watch her just inch closer and closer. Makes me want to eat her because she's so cute.
Yeah, that's such a weird feeling, isn't it? Why is the first thing you want to do to something that's so cute?
I don't know.
It?
That's me and my mom's reaction to her cat, little cat. We just want to eat her just to destroy her because she's too cute. And I feel that way
cute
about
for
my
this
cat.
world.
But that's my lover.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Texas, to the Texas Music Education Association convention. A fun thing that I did last year, there was this restaurant that we went to, and they served a sandwich that was a soft shell crab on a bun. They just took this entire crab, his whole body and all his innards and his legs and everything,
That makes me itchy.
battered him up, deep fried him, and put him on a bun. And it was so good. I've been thinking about it since I ate it. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to eat it again.
The soft
It's
shell
the
crab that makes me,
entire
like-
little friend.
How many eggs are you bringing on your flight?
I haven't asked the TSA yet. Eli, fun story. You have no idea what we're talking about.
I don't. I really don't.
Okay, Eli is looping up right now.
Not in the Applebee's.
Being at the bar has just got me so frisky.
So we were at the airport. We were boarding our plane. At the terminal, there was a full plate of breakfast untouched on this garbage can. And me and Justin were like, did the restaurant put that there as like, oh, you can get this beautiful breakfast here? Or did someone order their breakfast, run out because their flight was boarding? Because they obviously don't want to throw their plate in the garbage. They just set it on top. So it's this beautiful meal. It was like bacon and eggs and toast and like a little poached buddy on there. It was just like all these beautiful things.
Did you eat it?
And so we were like, what the hell? No, we didn't eat it because it was sitting on a garbage can. I'm gonna be honest, that hasn't stopped me in the past. It made us wonder, can you not bring that on the plane? Can you not bring eggs onto an aircraft that is going through the sky? So we tweeted at TSA. The first thing we asked was, can I fly with the eggs? And I asked, can I fly with fried eggs? And TSA said, yes, eggs are allowed through security, whether fried, hard-boiled, or scrambled. Enjoy.
I love that they had to make it cute. We're trying to endear ourselves to the public who we
Yeah.
frisk on a daily basis.
So then they flat out said, absolutely, you can bring eggs on a plane. They gave us no limits. We were like, how many eggs can we bring on this plane? Basically, it doesn't matter. You can bring all the eggs you need. So we asked, do you have a policy on ostrich eggs? I'm visiting my friend's ranch and need to transport these back home. TSA said, we're glad you asked. Fresh eggs are allowed in carry-on and checked bags. So then Justin said, thank you. Just to clarify, ostrich eggs are about 4 pounds each. Still good to go? And TSA said, airlines regulate size, weight, and the number of bags allowed on board with the plane. Please check with your airline for the policy. So that's when we started tweeting at United Airlines. Ostrich egg carry-on policy, ? United said, can you please DM your confirmation number? We'll do our best to get more information. I didn't have a flight, obviously. So I said, I don't have a flight yet, deciding between you and Southwest because they confirmed they have no limit on eggs. United said, could you please send us the city and origin of your destination? And I looked up some airport codes and said, from CID to ANC, thank you. And they said, thanks, Michelle. Fresh eggs are okay in your carry-on, but please allow extra time for the TSA to screen them. And I said, it's 60 ostrich eggs. Is that okay? And they said, yes, this would be okay as long as they fit within your carry-on bag. And then my friend Justin chimed in and said, show me a carry-on bag that will fit 60 ostrich eggs. And I said, they're not in a bag. So 60 ostrich eggs is 240 pounds of eggs. And United Airlines said that's cool.
So how are you going to harass the TSA this time?
I'm gonna bring so many fucking eggs.
Hey, your policy, not mine.
I did ask them, are eggs a solid or a liquid? In a shell, they appear solid, but what if the egg breaks during the screening? Because you have to contain all liquids in a baggie. Justin said, the shell is a container with 1 to 2 ounces of liquid inside. TSA, I think they blocked us after a while because we kept tweeting them. And then Justin said, come on, TSA, you got to recognize the value of this joke. And they never responded again. I do have a thing we can talk about.
Okay. That would be good.
I was browsing through Craigslist. So people out there in this world are literally posting what they think is a resume to Craigslist in hopes to find a job. I don't think any of these people actually know what a resume is. And I love that. To give you kind of an idea, I think this is a good one to start. They pretty much all sound like this, but with a twist. This one is out of Oklahoma City. It's called Looking for Felony-Friendly Jobs. this resume, quote unquote, says, "Hello, my name is William Jones. I am a felon, and it's hard to find work. My charges are violent, but they are old, and I am 28 now and expecting a child. Please contact me if you could help me out. I'm dependable worker. Anything hands-on. Have experience in forklift, landscape, and car detailing." Mm-hmm. So based on that, I was trying to figure out what his crime could be.
Yeah, you have to wonder.
Anything hands-on. So strangling?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that a felony? Just
You mean attempted murder?
I don't know, Eli, you're into choking. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you about this. It's not a felony. In fact, if you strangle a police officer in broad daylight, they'll get turned on, and they will thank you for it.
Okay, so this guy's obviously not a strangler because that deserves praise.
That's
not
yeah.
a felony
Well,
indictment.
that might be the case because back in 2009, before strangling was invented, people would have gotten turned on, and he has a child, so that means someone got turned on and he went to completion.
Oh my God, do you think he was strangling a girl and she was like, "Yeah, daddy," and now he's expecting a child. The second you say, "Yeah, daddy," there's a baby in you.
That's how it works for any kids listening.
Kids, please don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, also turn this off.
I'm trying to think of a job that would be good for William Jones.
No, okay. Let's be for real here. That is very respectable to be searching for a job, and it is hard for a convicted felon to find a job, especially when you have a kid that you're trying to raise, and you're taking responsibility by going anywhere you can to find a job, and that is cool, dude. You get a 5 stars on nothing, but
I feel bad for William. I'd hire him.
hell yeah.
So this lady is in Palmdale. I think that's in California. She said, "Sexy job or sexy version of an assistant." That's the title. This is her resume, what she thinks is a resume. "Would you like to hire me as your sexy secretary? I can file your paperwork during the day, answer your phones, and I can also be your naughty little plaything to do with as you like. I can dress business and pass at work as your true assistant. I can also do another adult job. ... Let me know."
That makes me so uncomfortable.
So just to be clear, the last one is changing diapers.
I'm a prostitute.
Right?
I can fold your laundry.
What an adult job.
So I think that one's fun because she thinks that there are people out there who actually want to pay human money to just have like a sexy person walking around their office while everyone else in the office thinks that's just the assistant. But she like files papers sometimes, but she doesn't even really have papers in her hand. She's like bending over and her thong is hanging out and she's just like going through the files. And they're like, "I think I need to call HR." And then they call HR and then HR is like, "Oh no, that's in her job description. That's what she does. She's the sexy assistant. She gets a raise every time her asshole is exposed."
Me too.
I have one more Rhonda Meets Craig for us in the resume section, and this one's very strange.
Help wanted.
"I will telemarket for you for free." The body of the resume says, "I will telemarket for you for free. I have over 20 years telesales experience. I am very good. Karma will bring me the money. I am a deep believer in karma and the power of giving. Please contact." Provides no contact information at all. I even clicked on the contact button because usually that'll pull you into an email or something. Nothing.
This goes back to putting yourself out in the universe, and then the universe will give back to you. In this case, this person didn't put themselves out in the right way. They probably should have put their contact information so that the universe can actually call them or like message them or something.
They're very much asking the universe.
Why would you do that for free?
Maybe it's just a hobby, like they have an actual job. Maybe they're multimillionaires and they just want a side gig to pass the time to make them feel alive. It's like a high to sell something.
ABC, always be selling.
Always be closing.
A closing. ABS, automatic brake system.
I don't think I've ever worked as like a waiter or a retail person, like works as a cashier. Like I told you, I worked at Publix. That was like a flower person.
Yeah.
So I never really sold it.
You haven't stopped doing that job either.
I have an Amazon rainforest in my room in which I take care of very many plants and I sacrifice my own well-being. I am currently car washing my face with a sock, trying to get the sweat off of my body because it's so damn humid in my room. But it's worth it because I get to keep happy plants.
That's really sweet. That's probably why all my plants die, because I want it to be nice and comfortable for me. I think we should do a When We Are Queens segment.
Welcome to When We Are Queens, a segment in which we will lay out the new rules under our rule.
I can throw one out real quick. I think it's a really good idea to just have a sexy slut hired on every payroll.
Yeah. Okay, we decree.
She has actually written out her own job description, and that's really inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not many people can just be like, this is exactly what I'm doing. Take my resume. I'll do that in your office. That's really cool. I'm proud of her.
I think it would be a fun thing to see also, like, out in public.
Oh, yeah,
as you
definitely.
visit various establishments, somebody dressing for the job they want.
That's a good rule. I think that should be a decree rather than getting hired for a job that you don't necessarily maybe want to do or know how to do. You just write exactly what you want to do in your resume, and that's what you'll do at the job you get hired at.
They have to interview you.
You have to actually go in for an interview, I think.
Yeah.
Interviews are very important. Face-to-face interview, if you charm them, if they smile, you're hired.
What criteria are we judging them on besides smile? Is it just smiles?
It's like sort of the who blinks first.
It's essentially, yeah, a staring contest of smiles.
For this lady, is the goal to like touch someone's wiener, or is it to like
That's up to her.
No, her goal is to get a paycheck.
Successfully file through a cabinet without arousing suspicion that she's not actually filing through a cabinet.
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
I think at this point, everyone knows. She has been fiddling those files for hours, and she hasn't put one slip of paper into any of them. But her thong's been out the entire time, and everyone's a little bit into it.
And concerned that she seems to be getting more and more frantic as the day goes on.
The one other female in the office that's doing like a normal day job.
Because she wrote down the dumbest description on her
disgusting.
resume. That was
She shouldn't have written down, I want to sit at my desk and do data entry. Boring.
What a lack of vision. Are you drinking directly from a wine bottle, Michelle?
Yep.
God bless you.
Well, I ran out of my vodka drink, and I just happened to have this open bottle of wine here.
Yeah.
From when I was eating sushi, so...
Plants from now on must be able to put up with whatever temperature I set the room to be.
They should go with the flow. We've adopted them, brought them into our home. They need to just deal with what they have. So I think maybe that's hard because we don't know anything about plants, like their brains, because they're alive. But here's what we should do. It's a law. We have to name every plant we have. So then you become attached, and you will want to do what's right for your plant. So
Yeah,
it's
this is
like
a two-way street.
it's a mind trickery thing where you want it to be happy because now it's a personality.
I'm doing what's right for this boy right here. This is my boy.
I
this
like
is my
that boy.
begonia. It's so gorgeous.
What's its name?
Michael.
Michael the begonia.
So these leaves are super luminescent. Like when the light shines on them.
God, I did not want to do a fucking horticulture show.
When the lights shine on these fucking leaves.
That looked like a butthole. I'm sorry. Did you see that?
That was Eli. My old roommate used to get the Ridge toilet paper, and he would call them shit-gripping ridges.
Gross.
And I said it once, and it ruined the party.
What party were you at that was a relevant topic?
Just like, I think it was our grandfather's 80th birthday.
Oh, I see you got those shit rippers. What are you talking about, Donald? Oh, in your bathroom, the shit rippers? You getting your shit ripped on a daily basis, old man?
What's the toilet paper that has the bears for their mascot?
Charmin.
Charmin? Can you imagine like a heavy metal Charmin thing where they're like headbanging and also wiping their ass with like
shit rippers?
shit ripping toilet paper?
They have like the normal commercial, and then right after that, they're like, and now for everyone who's not a fucking pussy.
Crawling in my skin. Then they're wiping their ass.
The little bears have like the insane clown posse makeup.
And hemorrhoids.
And hemorrhoids.
Okay.
Oh.
What other rules do we have?
Wait, we didn't
here?
establish the plant rule. They need to be
okay.
named. Gong. And that's it.
What are some new jobs in this society that have been declared?
Oh,
New job.
florists.
Yeah.
Florists.
It's not a new job. That's like the oldest job ever in existence. There was a fucking florist in Beauty and the Beast. Like
Oh, yes. Ancient Mesopotamian times, like in Beauty and the
ancient Beauty and the Beast.
Can you imagine? Little town? And like everyone's starving, like dying of the Black Plague in like Egypt or some shit. Bella's just dancing
I'm
around
certain
reading some
florist
book.
is like one of the oldest jobs.
We'll just say that that's from ancient. That's an ancient job.
So what's a new job?
Ancient florist.
Ancient florists did not exist 2
You're
years
right.
ago.
No, but ancient florists can exist if ancient florists were new when they were ancient.
Right. How about Cool Boss?
Cool Boss has existed for a long time. I've never had Cool Boss. I've had like Boss Hates Me.
Wait, 1 second. Can I like? I just forgot that we're in this Applebee's and I haven't shimmied over to your table. I've just been yelling across this Applebee's.
You've
this
been
entire
literally
time.
screaming across
So,
the room.
yeah.
And
So
you're
let me-
lucky we've been responding.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shimmy over to your table. So hello, and I have
Hi.
I have my blondie because we just finished our appetizers.
I have another idea for a segment, which is just Rhonda goes on Google.
Autocompletes are fun.
This one is how to raise your second child first. What does that mean?
Here's how you do it. You have a baby, and you're like, I know I'm going to have another baby someday. I know I'm going to fuck this first one up because I have no idea what I'm doing. Put baby in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself impregnated, have second baby, and just start raising that one. Maybe like slide some like ham slices under the closet door.
Yeah, you made all of the mistakes with your first child.
You literally did because you just put it in the closet and fed it ham slices under the door.
Eli,
Did
this
you
is
ever
a Florida
hear it?
thing,
Did you ever
right?
hear it? No, I was actually just about to say why.
Rhonda was searching for why is my grip? And she got, why is my grip so weak? Why is my grip so weak in the morning? Why is
Problem.
my grip so strong?
Oh.
And finally, why is my baby gripping?
Because it wants
Give
the
the baby
teat.
14
That's
years.
like what cats do. Your baby grips because it wants the nipple.
Oh, God. That's one of the strangest things about being a woman, I'm sure. It's just, now I've got to feed this child with my body.
Yeah, that's gross.
Why is my girlfriend?
Why the hell is she?
Why is my girlfriend crazy?
Because she's crazy.
Why is my girlfriend ignoring me?
Because she's crazy.
Why is my girlfriend crazy?
Because she's crazy.
Why is my girlfriend so mean?
Because she's crazy.
Why is my girlfriend so?
Crazy? Because women are crazy.
Amen.
I have a topic. It's news titles, news article titles,
Okay.
but I didn't save the article and I didn't read the article at all.
Right. Okay.
I screenshot the titles to these articles and I want to just read them to you. This one was published in Good Housekeeping. People are outraged after moms claim a daycare whacks their kids' eyebrows. I really like to think that these kids' eyebrows were just absolutely out of control and all the daycare workers were like, we have to do something about this poor child.
Maybe they're moonlighting this daycare provider as a cosmetology student and they needed extra practice.
Maybe. And maybe the child was like, yeah, I'm into this.
I'm into this.
And two, there's
I'm into
nothing
this.
more weird than just, I'm sorry if you don't have eyebrows, but like, you know that little kid doesn't care and he's just going to be running up to you without eyebrows trying to get a hug and you're going to be like, "Ugh, no, get a...
It's frightening,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I have another headline. This one was published in Newsweek. Dog meat still on the menu at South Korea Olympics. They're just serving it up at the hot dog stand, I guess. It sounds like.
The literal hot dog stand.
The literal hot dog stand. It says hot dog, but it's like hot dogs stand. Isn't that fun?
Would you try it?
I would eat it. Well, here's my thing. I would, if I ever saw human on a menu, I would absolutely order it.
Oh, yeah.
I have wanted to eat human meat for
that sounds
my entire
taboo,
life.
but everyone would do that.
I've literally asked people. They won't admit it, but they probably do. I have one last news title, and this is the one that inspired me to do this, to keep looking for terrible news titles. This is my favorite thing I've ever read, and it's so sad, but I love it. This also happened in Florida.
Brace yourselves.
He crashed his car and called his dad for help. When he showed up, they both died.
That would not even work as a plot. Like, that's just lazy. Oh, so sorry.
Title so much.
So sorry to the families and all these people who are affected by these tragedies, but words are funny. I'm so sorry they are.
I know, and this is really sad because I shouldn't even say this. I shouldn't even admit to the fact that I actually read this article.
What reeled you in? It was so gripping.
It makes it worse that I'm laughing about it because they actually died. And the thing was, like, this kid crashed his car and, like, went off the road and called his dad, and then his dad pulls up behind him, and then they're both standing outside of their vehicles, and they both get hit by a oncoming car.
Oh my God.
I know, it's so terrible, but that title, I thought it was like total clickbait, but it's actually a real story that they just, I'm so used to reading just like shitty, like, you'll never believe what happens next articles. Yeah. But this one was like actually a real story, and I feel bad about that. Yes. Oh God, it's such a good title.
Thinking of new titles for this article, mine would be Father Gets Rammed While Kid Watches.
Oh. Well, the kid died too. The kid got rammed too. Father-son duo get rammed on the side of the road. But he died.
Bless you, child. Have you heard about butt chugging?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like blood. Soaking a tampon in vodka and shoving it up your
We've all been to high school.
Coochie. I like to pour it into my mouth, like, because I'm a person.
You guys are lame.
I always thought it'd be fun to just fill a bathtub with alcohol and just let it soak through your pores. And I'm sure a little bit would get into your vagina.
Well, if you're doing yoga in your bathtub and you're airing your vagina as you're doing it.
You'd have to do some low yoga to get the water into your sniz.
That sounds like a Mythbusters episode. Like, they're going to be like, today
Can we
on
have a
Mythbusters
segment where we, like, test
that would
these
be
things?
Great.
Like, one day I will literally soak a tampon in vodka and then shove it up my hooch, and then we'll see what happens throughout the episode. And then I'll be like, myth busted. And then I'll tip my hat because I'm wasted.
I will have 911 on standby. There's
this gross product on the market it's alternative to tampons. It's a cup. It's called like whatever,
a Diva
gross
cup.
Blood cup.
Yeah.
It's a Diva cup, and you shove it in there, and it like holds your blood in this cup, and that's disgusting. I'm gonna opposite it, and I'm gonna fill the Diva cup with vodka and shove it in me, and then I'll do like a couple cartwheels.
And then you.
While we're on the topic of my cousin's vagina,
let's talk more about my vagina.
Did you ever get that?
No. I
what
have
is
a
it
bad
called?
thing inside me.
Don't we all?
Okay, so the story with that is I went to Planned Parenthood 5 years ago to get birth control. I didn't have any sort of coverage or anything that would help me out with this. So it was going to be $1,000 for the implant. And I was like, ugh, that's a little steep for my budget right now. So they're like, oh, well, we also have this device that we're testing, and we'll actually pay you to be a subject in this test. And I was like, yes,
This
please.
is the start of your
Put
Black
this
Mirror
inside
episode.
Me. It is. I was like, spread me open and put that inside me and pay me $80. So they put it in, and they gave me $80 for the installation. And then every 2 months, I'd have to go back to get it checked or recalibrated, as I like to say. So every 2 months, I'd go to Planned Parenthood, get it recalibrated, and they'd pay me like $20 because they're paying me to be a guinea pig in their study. But the thing is, after like a year, I kind of just stopped going because I went on a vacation and I missed 1 month, and then I went somewhere else. And this girl, Jamie, bless you, Jamie, she was trying to contact me for a bit, and then she just stopped. I haven't been to Planned Parenthood for 4 years to get it calibrated. I've just had this thing just eating my innards out, and I don't know what to do because it only lasts 5 years, and I'm at the 5-year mark like now.
Oh my God.
And so I have to call Planned Parenthood and be like, hey, I have your thing. Like, I have your device. I don't know what to do. The installation was the most painful thing I've ever felt in my entire life. I felt like I was basically pregnant because they forced my cervix open. Rather than like a baby pushing it out, they're like, no, we're just going to do it in 2 seconds. Like, they obviously got the speculum and they opened you wide up so they could stick their whole hand in, essentially.
They wanted to make you the new cast of the Muppets.
Yeah, I was their puppet at that point. Because then there's like another thing inside you as a woman called your cervix, which is what the dilation happens when you're having a baby. So that's what hurts to open. They like stick a tube in you and just force it open. And they were like, this is going to hurt. Do you want to hold someone's hand? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And then they did it. And I was like, I was like reaching for something to grab. And so this lady came over and grabbed my hand, and I squeezed it and I crushed her bones. And it was so bad. I was not crying, but there were tears like just pouring out of my eyes. Oh, because it hurt so bad. Yeah.
Did you guys watch the opening Cervix on NBC?
Oh yeah, that was
drones.
great. Yeah. And the underwater section, that was great. It's unfortunate that cervix is cut short.
Yeah.
I know. It's always a shame when a cervix is cut short.
Hi, welcome to the end of We Are Rhonda, a Rhonda podcast for Rhondas by Rhondas. Open up that app that you never use on your Apple iPhone, the one called Podcast, in order to subscribe to us. You can also leave us a rating, which we would really appreciate. You can also comment whatever you would want to comment. We're looking at you, Michelle's aunt. Follow us on YouTube and hit the notification bell icon so you can get notifications for whenever we upload a new episode. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitter so you can get updates on whatever we're doing. I'm doing all the things. Follow us and also use our referral code for Casper mattresses. Bye.